So the story I'm going to read for you today is from the autobiography of a formerly enslaved man named Samuel Ringgold Ward. And he tells the story of a remarkable survival by a formerly enslaved man named William Thomas. It was so remarkable that it was profiled in international media. But here's the story. This may remind the reader of the case of William Thomas, a fugitive of whom we read in the London Times in 1853. This man had fled from Virginia to Pennsylvania and was a waiter in the beautiful Wyoming Valley. He had lived there for some years, but being traced by the agents of his master, 5 men came to the hotel and called for food. William waited upon them. They eat and paid, and while he was going to his master with the money, these cowards came behind him stealthily and struck him a stunning blow, which brought him senseless to the floor. They then put handcuffs on him and arrested him as a fugitive, this being the first intimation they gave that such a purpose for which they had came. In a few minutes, poor William recovered partially from the effects of the blow, arose quickly, and with the handcuffs flogged his 5 captors, and then, not before, ran to the river. He went into the water up to his chin. His pursuers after followed him to the bank and commanded him to come out. He plainly declared that he preferred drowning to being carried back to Virginia a slave. The slave catchers then shot him in the head. He sank, the blood coming from his wounded head, into the waters. He soon afterwards rose to the surface and was about to approach the shore as the brave men who were in quest of him had left the river, saying that it was, quote, scarcely worth the while to take a dead nigger to Virginia, end quote. But as he came near the shore, they returned to take him. He went back into the water, sunk beneath its surface, and while under, made the best of his way unobserved down the stream. Then a little while got out and stealthily reached the cottage of a poor black woman in the neighborhood who kindly took care of him until he was well enough to be sent to Canada.